First things first, I want to get Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua as all praises to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Hey, y'all got any questions about what y'all see? I see y'all looking. Come on, come on. Walk on the sidewalk. That's what it was made. That's what the sidewalk made for. Oh shit, my fault. Where you from? You said Scotland? Hey, come talk to me real quick. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Already. All right. So y'all believe in God? Yeah. Do y'all believe in justice? Let me ask that. Do y'all believe in justice? Yeah, of course. Okay, so now let me ask you this. So since you believe in justice and you say you believe in God as well, and God is just, correct? So how do you feel about the rape, robbery, and murder that's happened to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives on this side of the hemisphere? Do you feel like that was fair, that was just that happened to them? You don't, okay, all praises, right? So what do y'all feel like should happen because of those things?
I don't know. Historically, it's happened in the past.
Yeah, it's happened in the past, yeah. What's the point, though?
I mean, we come from Scotland, so the English done the same thing, you know.
Are you saying that y'all went through the same things?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
But your people afflicted that on a certain group, people group, right?
Yeah.
These people that you see right here, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, so who you, probably the contrary belief, aren't so-called black and Hispanic, but they're the true Israelites of the Bible, right? But like I was asking before, you guys believe in justice, right? And you said that y'all didn't think that that was a just thing that should have happened, correct? So now, what do you think should happen for it?
Couldn't say.
Because right now we can see this so-called kingdom, this so-called land is prospered off the sweat, the blood, sweat, and tears of these people, correct? And we can say that the people that have reaped the benefits of it, they really got away with it scot-free. You know what I'm saying? Is that just? Nobody ever got any punishment for it. Your people, you know what I'm saying, ultimately is your people. They got away with the rape, robbery, and murder of the indigenous Indians, the Aztecs and Mayans, and the so-called blacks through the transatlantic slave trade that built this up in the first place. And nothing has ever happened. But let me show you something. This is just.
All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
You guys believe in the Bible? You guys believe in the Bible? The Bible just said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You believe that's just, right?
It makes sense.
It makes sense. You said, what did you say?
In that time, yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense. All praise it. Y'all pretty honest, huh? It makes sense. Keep going.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
And he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Hey, bro, what's your ethnicity? What's your ethnicity? You said Filipino? What about you, sis? Same? Y'all both Filipino? All right. Okay. So y'all good, Yeah. I ain't really had nothing to say to that. That was just kind of, give me James 4, yeah.
He did good. He thought they was
Yeah, I was like, sure. All right,
James
bet.
4:8.
All right, basically today, we can kind of touch on the same thing Yadi went in the class, and it's really through the Spirit that he went that he brought that out.
That's right. This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 8. Draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you.
Just like he had brought out in that 2 Chronicles 15:2. When you with the Most High God, when you with the Lord is going to be with you. When you draw nigh to God, he's going to be with you.
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners.
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners. Repent. Get away from that iniquity. Get away from the ways of this world and cleanse yourself.
And purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
And purify your mind, ye double-minded. You that lack the faith. You the same ones that really, that's spiritual junk food. It say purify your mind. Get rid of those things, those worldly things that take over your mind. Ye double-minded, because now when you start feeding into all that spiritual junk food and you start loving the world more than you love the Most High God and his words that are going to lead you into perfection, lead you into wholeness. Read that again.
Oh, damn.
No, Salah's up.
I had a precept for you.
You got it. No, go ahead.
Basically going into
And to lead you into wholeness.
cleansing your mind and having that faith, like you said. This is the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 15, verse 3. Fear not their verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. That go against not having faith and not cleansing your mind.
What
Spiritual
incredulity
strong.
mean?
Incredulity means like basically faithless.
Faithless?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
okay,
having
kind.
faith.
In that, what it was saying is that on that paper it was written, that's these laws, statutes, and commandments that you need to be abiding by.
That's right. I'll go back to James 4:8, right? Verse 9? All right, read that again.
Read that again in 8.
Okay. This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 8. Draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
And purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Like we were saying, and like it was said in class, all that spiritual junk food, because we understand that love is an action word. And to show that we love the Most High God, we keep his laws, statutes, commandments, and we keep the integrity of the law as well. Behind closed doors, what are you really doing? Outside of camp, what are you really doing in your day-to-day life? Are you really living this? Are you really letting your light shine and be an example to the nation that you say you want to uplift and you want to bring back home so we can inherit that kingdom, right? So, hey, what's your ethnicity? What's your ethnicity? Like, where you come from? Like, what's your race, your ethnic background?
It's Mexican and white.
Mexican and white. What's on your father's side?
Mexican.
Mexican. All praises. He indigenous Mexican? Like indigenous to South America?
Mexico somewhere.
Mexico somewhere. Okay, all praises, bro. So contrary to popular belief, bro, you not mixed. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, whenever we have like a black daddy or a white mama, we look at ourselves as mixed, or we'll go to claim the latter and be like, oh, we white, right? But you believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible? Let me show you this. Give me Numbers 15, not Numbers 15, give me Numbers 1 and 21?
1 and 18.
1 and 18? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, watch this, bro. Let me show you what the Bible say.
Numbers 1 and 18.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether I was white or brown.
You ain't know you was white or brown? See, watch this to give me, what you got?
What you want me to get?
Jeremiah 17 and 4. Watch this, though. Are you good?
Numbers 1 and 18.
Yeah. Real quick. Just check this out, bro, real quick.
This is Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
This is how the Bible works when it comes to your pedigree or your lineage. It's how you determine your lineage is by your father. So you said your father is a so-called Mexican man indigenous to Mexico, correct? You will be from the 12 tribes of Israel, the tribe of Issachar. Right. But it's crazy how you said you didn't even know. You was like, I don't know if I was white or brown, right? Watch this.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from the heritage, from thine heritage that I gave thee.
And it said, this is being spoken to the Israelites. They're going to discontinue from the heritage that the Most High God gave them. And that heritage consisted of a culture, a language, and a law that we were supposed to keep. Shalom, God. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that so far? Well, how do you feel about being an Israelite in general?
Sound cool to me.
It sound cool? Watch it. Keep watching it. It really is, bro. It's a good thing that you feel that way.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Who does that sound like today? If I hadn't have said that, oh, you're an Israelite, who would that sound like today? A people group that are going to lose their heritage and then they're going to go serve their enemies in the land what they don't know.
Sound like all of us.
All of us? What do you mean by all of us?
Everybody.
Like,
Everybody's going to lose their land here soon.
I mean, you're technically not wrong, but at the same time, this is being prophesied and being told to a certain people. They're going to be carried away into captivity and serve their enemies somewhere that they don't know. The only people that we can identify by that in history is literally the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives through the transatlantic slave trade. But this is who is being spoken to. Give me Matthew 15 and 24. But this is the whole reason why I'm even telling you this, bro. Because this is the importance of understanding who you are and you being an Israelite. Because when Christ come back, he's not coming back with rainbows and flowers and everybody going to be saved. It speaks about it in the Bible that the Christ is going to come back with a sword and his garment is going to be dipped in blood. He's coming back for vengeance for his people. Watch this.
Hey, do you know how the indigenous Aztecs, Mayans, Incas, Tainos, you know how their land got took by the conquistadors? You ain't never heard about that?
Nah, I didn't finish high school or nothing, and I don't do none of this reading stuff.
But I know you done at least heard that this used to be y'all the indigenous Indians' land, then the people came and took over. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. Even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage that gave thee, and you shall serve thy enemy. So our enemy came over here, conquered us, and put us in slavery. So that was saying that was going to happen to the Israelites, but it happened to your forefathers. So they let you know that you part of the chosen people of God. You see that? All right, that's a little history you need to know. All right, watch this. I got you. My fault.
Are you good?
And he answered and said, this Christ speaking, I am not sent but into the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
And that's why it's important to know that you're an Israelite, bro. You got to know that history about where you come from. Because we walking up and down, us as a nation, we walk up and down the street blind as hell, don't know if we brown or white, don't know where we come from. We call ourselves colors in general, but we have no true identity and no sense of self. But it just said right here, you say you believe in God and you believe in the Bible. Christ only coming back for the Israelites. And we here to teach you that you are an Israelite. You're not a so-called Mexican and you're not white. You're a chosen race of God. And it's up to you to come back. It's really your duty. And give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. I'm going to keep it short and sweet for you. Get a flyer for one of my brothers too real quick. Take it home. And I know you say you don't do a lot of reading, bro, but it's YouTube videos where niggas don't go into the Bible and break it down for you. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah, keep going.
Let me show you this real quick.
You said 12 and 14.
13. Now, you was going the right way. Yeah, I got you.
So,
Right behind it. You good?
this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. For
Salah.
this is the duty of, Salah. For this is the whole duty of man.
So the whole duty of us being here is to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments, because ultimately that's what got us put into captivity in the first place, because we kept transgressing against God. You know what I'm saying? So now to reverse all these bad things that has happened to us is now our duty to understand where we come from, understand Christ is only coming back for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives who are the Israelites in the Bible, and that salvation is only for them. But the only way we can get that and Christ be that mediator for us is if we come back and do the things that God told us to do.
Hey, watch this. And Christ, your Lord and Savior, he ain't go to high school either. He wasn't doing like, he ain't know like, you know, a lot of stuff talking about reading as far as the stuff that's going on now. He was more in tune with this. Watch this. This is John 7 and 15. And the Jews marveled, saying, how knoweth this man letters, having never learned? So Christ, he went in school and high school, all that, but he knew about the scriptures. So the same thing with you. You can learn about your history and with your heritage without just going to a school and reading books. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that make you less than that you ain't finished high school. Cause they don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
What's your name though, bro?
Evan.
Evan?
Yeah.
Evan. I ain't Yak, bro.
Hey, y'all know where a good place to eat around here is?
Shit.
Good place to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a salad pizza right around the corner.
I'm
AT&T.
giving Matthew 4 and 4.
You know, you get fed spiritual food right here.
What you trying to eat on? Pause. Like what type of food? What type of food?
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't know, man. I just looking for something to eat.
Where you from?
Town called Grand Saline.
Grand Saline.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's
like
far
East
away
Texas.
from here.
Oh, okay.
Hour and 30-minute drive.
You out here visiting?
Yeah, I just got bored this morning. It was raining.
Drove out.
That guy, yeah.
Why don't you go to like the AT&T?
Hey, God.
What you talking about in this area?
Yeah, it's right here.
You got the
Yeah, attention.
AT&T Center.
All right.
Hey, go to Haywire. That's a good place, not too far away from here.
Where's that at?
It's on McKinney Street. You had to type that in. You had to type that in. Hey, look, huh? Nah, he can't walk there. You driving too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to walk?
Yeah.
All right, well, AT&T
Decent,
Center.
yeah.
Or right down there, that little burger spot too.
wing bucket.
Nah, that shit trash.
Yeah,
That
no,
shit
hey, hold on,
trash.
hey, hello. What's your name?
Evan.
All right, look, remember this food too before you go. Let me read. This is
yeah.
the book of Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. So you got to get your spiritual food. Well, you stayed and listened and you got some spiritual food. Now you finna go get some physical food now. But you got to know who you is, know where you come from. You come from chosen people of God, man. Look at that flyer, all right?
Oh, for real.
Like that.
Be easy, bro.
First
Go
James.
ahead.
This is the book of James,
4
chapter
and 8.
1, verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. A man that's lacking that faith and is wavering in faith, He unstable in all his ways. It ain't no way you can maneuver in this world, maneuver in your life, and you don't even know if you want to serve the Most High God or serve this kingdom. There ain't nothing, you frame to and fro. You toss to and fro at this point. You don't even know who your real master is. A man can't serve two masters.
That's right.
Hey, boss, hey, no more than like you an Israelite, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Right.
Come on, all praise. You got something else?
I got something for you.
Come.
He got something over
You
there?
got something?
I'm trying to look for it.
No, you good. But yeah, that man that's double-minded, that's you wavering in your faith. It's impossible to move. How can you lead a household wavering in faith? How can you lead your wife and your woman in the right direction and you wavering in faith? She looking at you to lead, and you the ship, and you toss to and fro, moving side to side. Ultimately, she gonna move side to side. Then your kids gonna move side to side. They not gonna know which way to walk. You leading them down the path of destruction. So,
Okay, so this basically going into being double-minded, being wavering right here. This show you how the Israelites, we was trying to worship the Heavenly Father in 1 second, but then behind closed doors, worship other gods. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 5. And them, hold on, I'm gonna start at verse 4 to get context. I will also stretch out my hand upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place in the name of the Kamarims with the priests. Here go the point. In them that worship the host of heaven upon the housetops, in them that worship and swear by Yahweh, and that swear by Malcolm. And when you go into different translations, it say those that swear by the Lord's name and also swearing by
the guys.
Yeah.
The Most High, he gonna stretch his hand out, he gonna whoop that ass for being double-minded. You serving two gods. He gonna cast you, he gonna cast that God out to show that God ain't shit, and he gonna cast you out as well.
That's right.
You got something?
I think I got something.
You got something?
It's on 1 and 29.
Bring it up.
This is Sirach chapter 1, verse 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men and take good.
So like, now be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Don't come out here just with your fringes on every Saturday, and then when you go back to work, whenever you go around your family, you damn eating pork and shit.
So and take good heed, what thou speakest.
And take good heed about what you say. Don't be out here just babbling your ass off, talking your ass off, and then don't be out here being a hypocrite in the sight of men, saying one thing and then behind closed doors doing another. Take heed about what you say. Watch your mouth, bro, because it all stems from your mind anyway.
That's right.
And what you feed your mind. That's why I say to purify your mind. And like Yadi was going into earlier, that's gonna innately show your character. Hey, bro, what's up? You got any questions? Come holler at me. I ain't gonna say I don't know what he is. I'm a little. You got something else?
All right, just going basically into that double-minded too. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 21.
Bring it up.
Ye cannot drink of the cup of Yahweh and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils.
You can't be partakers. Exactly. That's that double-minded. You serving two masters. You are part of the Lord's table and the devil's table. What side you gonna be on, bro? That's that lukewarm shit. That's that stagnant shit. Which side is you gonna choose? You're gonna be on fire. That's the same way why I say it's better to be dead than to be a beggar. You still making money, but not the right way. The same thing with keeping these laws. You may be teaching it, but you ain't keeping it. Your ass lukewarm as hell. Get the hell out the way, bro. You in brother's way at this point. You in the ministry way being lukewarm. You got some?
It's Romans 2 through.
Shit, bring it out, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, nigga, I don't care. Fuck it. We gonna spin that shit.
Hold on, so
I'm rusty as hell. What's it?
this is Romans 2, chapter 2, verse 23. Thou that makest thy boast of the law, through breaking the law, dishonorest thou God.
Read that one more time.
This is Romans chapter 2, verse 23. Thou that makest thy boast of the law, through breaking the law, dishonorest thou God.
You literally blemishing the truth. You boast about this law, but you're not even keeping it. You boast about wearing fringes. We the Israelites. We a chosen race. We gods and kings on earth, and you don't even move like that. You move like a regular nigga. You move like a peasant. But you out here down, we guys on earth smoking a joint. We kings and gods on earth, and that goes for us too. We out here just wearing fringes, coming out, just showing out every Saturday, cussing out white people, cussing out our people because they not keeping the law. But we damn 3 years into the truth and ain't been on fire yet. And he got that shit on, fuck you mean, FUBU shoes and everything, sweats tucked in the side. That motherfucker.
The Goku code, though, I get it.
She thought we was in damn New York, but nah. But damn, what the hell I was just saying? Yeah.
We saying, yeah, motherfuckers boasting, but behind closed doors, they on some other
We boast like a motherfucker, but behind closed doors, we not even 100%. We not saying, yeah, 100% in this.
Yeah.
You double-minded. You still down trying to make it in America. You wouldn't have put more time putting in overtime than you is to put overtime on the word. You know you ain't read all day. You know you ain't read all week. You know you ain't prayed. But now it's time for you to, hey, how y'all sisters doing? They probably don't start running out this bit.
Oh, just a lukewarm.
Yeah.
Other hand.
Yeah, good
This
shit.
is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
The Most High God don't want nobody lukewarm. He don't want a sixth man of the year.
That's right.
He want the starters. We don't want no cheerleaders, niggas just on the bench for morale. Nah, nigga, everybody got to be on that timing. We supposed to be conform. Give me Romans 8:28. At least don't be hating on the six man. You know what the six man do his thing. Yeah, we don't need no damn practice squad niggas. Six man. I take that back. Shit, I renege.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God. To them who are the called according to his purpose.
Keep going.
Verse 29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did
Keep going. Predestined
to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
Because that's the whole point of this. We're, Lord willing, we the ones that stay on fire and we can be conformed to the image of Christ. Because that's what we're supposed to be striving about. That's why we don't need to be no practice squad ass niggas. We need to be trying to strive for, I ain't gonna say that. We're gonna be striving for Christ. We're supposed to be striving to be Christ-like. We always preach and say, yeah, we the true Christians. We the true followers of Christ. Christ didn't take no days off. So now look at yourself. How many days off have you taken? How many breaks have you taken? You know you've been going off, but you ain't even tried to pray and fast. You know you struggling with lust or this, that, and the third, but you don't pray and fast and try to get it off you. You okay with letting it sit on you. And then like Yachty was bringing out earlier, day after day, you just wax worse and worse till ultimately you fall into iniquity because it ain't nothing that grounds you to keep you away from it. You're not reading every day to meditate on it, so whenever you see it, you know to turn away. Nah, you just gonna be tossed to and fro because when we under grace, I may get away with it. He ain't gonna kill me yet, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? You too quick to fall in.
This is Sirach chapter 33, verse 2. A wise man hateth not the law, but he that is a hypocrite therein is a ship in the storm.
Hey, a wise man hateth not the law. That's that correction. A wise man don't hate correction. He don't hate stability. But a wicked man, he gonna be like a ship in a storm. Like, you a hypocrite. You're gonna be tossed to and fro. It ain't gonna be nothing to ground you. Your foundation is built upon sand. It's not built upon that stone. It's not built upon that cornerstone, which is Christ.
Okay, here you go. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whoso heareth these things, heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
See, because we understand that the Torah is law and what Christ speaks is law. So whenever we start doing those things, you got that foundation built on that rock.
That's right. Therefore, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
And that structure that you get from keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, when that temptation comes, it's not going to knock you over. Them studs not falling over because they grounded in cement. They grounded in concrete.
That's right.
They're going to last a long time. And that's why also we got to examine ourselves daily, do them foundation checks. Check for cracks in that foundation, chinks in that armor.
All right. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand.
And then the ones that don't do it, their house is like, you a foolish man. You built your foundation on the sand. Hey, what up, bro? Come chop it up with me real quick. Go holler at me. Go ahead, go bring it up.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 6. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in faith, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be... It's a lot. How that Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Hey, bro, you heard what Dad said?
Reprobates.
Come on, chop it up with me real quick.
Sorry.
Just give me a few minutes. I got you.
Reprobates.
What's your name, bro? Dre? My name y'all, bro. What's your ethnicity, your ethnic background? You're a so-called black man, right? Ain't it crazy, bro? We beautiful shades of brown, but we call ourselves a stigma. Some they deem to be dirty and evil. We call ourselves black, and then they call themselves white. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad thing, bro, that we really don't even understand where we come from, and we don't understand our heritage. You know what I'm saying? Because we all came from, shit, we still do it to this day because it's so ingrained into us. We so ingrained to call ourselves niggas and black, but do we even consider, damn, but 400 years ago, before we came over here on slave ships, where we really came from? You ever thought about that? Yeah, I thought about it. You ever did some history? Like any research about where you come from?
Myself?
Yeah, I ain't never did.
But nah,
Sure.
I ain't get too deep on it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy back then, we used to fight for rights to read. You know what I'm saying? And now we free to read all we want. We used to get killed, tongues ripped out our mouth. You know what I'm saying? For trying to read. But now look, we in America now, a damn library down the block, and he ain't gonna see a nigga in it. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy as hell. What you got?
Using free Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
no, for real.
It's Jeremiah 17 and
For
4.
real.
Hey, look, this why you don't know. That's why we don't know who he is. And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
And this is being prophesied to the Israelites. They're being told they're gonna discontinue from the heritage that the Most High God gave them. Now that heritage came with laws, statutes, and commandments, also attire, different things. When we look at all nations across the earth, they all got that for themselves. The East Indian man, he got a culture, he got a way to live, he got a God. You know what I'm saying? He got a way he dressed. The so-called Asian man, the same thing. The so-called white man, they damn wear collared shirts with short-ass cargo shorts. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they do. Everybody got that except us. You know what I'm saying? Watch this.
Yeah, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
And this is being told to the Israelites. They're going to discontinue from the heritage which the Most High God gave them, and then they're going to go serve their enemies in a land which thou knowest not. What demographic of people that sound like today?
That's American show right now.
Yeah, you feel me? This is what this Bible talking about, bro. They took the Bible and they gave us Christianity from it. You know what I'm saying? But Christianity is contrary to what the Bible actually teach. The Bible is about the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native men who are the 12 tribes of Israel, what you see on this sign. But that's why that was being told right there. Because give me upon thy seed for a son of one was 50, 46? Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
got some too.
What you got? Yeah. Oh yeah, check this out, bro. Yeah.
This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they...
Salak. No, go ahead, Salak. He said, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. We see a black man dies every 28 hours. We done seen multiple cases of where niggas getting killed on the street by police. They oppressors slay them. They possessors slay them. Because we still captives in America to this day. We ain't never left this place, and we built this place up off the sweat of our back and the bloods off our back. You know what I'm saying? They say whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And if they is, niggas getting 5 years, 10 years. But if a nigga, it was a black man that was arrested and was given 40 plus years for supposedly stealing like a leaf blower from Home Depot. And then it came out it wasn't even true. God damn, you know what I'm saying? This Bible, it speak about the black experience because it is the black experience. The Israelites of the Bible, they go through the same things that we go through today. But that only happened because we transgressed from the Most High God. Give me
Watch this. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46. I'm gonna start at 45 for you. 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So from Genesis to Deuteronomy, this is the Torah. That's the instruction that's given to the Israelites. Now in Deuteronomy 28, it was told to the Israelites, hey, if y'all listen to the Most High God, you'll be blessed and put them of many nations. It was already promised to them. But contrary to that, it was stipulations to it. You still got things you got to abide by. But if you don't abide by these laws, statutes, commandments, now you got to go through these curses. And that just said that when the Most High, when the Israelites don't follow those commandments, when they don't, these curses are going to follow and they're going to pursue them until their destruction.
Watch this. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
And it said those curses are going to be upon your seed forever for a sign and for a wonder. The same way we knew how to get down to the main street in Dallas because we read Main Street. That's the same thing when we see these curses on our people, when we see that evil eye towards our brother and we mean mugging each other and we uncomfortable walking down the street. We the only people that go through that. We see Deuteronomy 28:68. Bring that out real quick. Let me show you this. You got it?
But you headed in traffic? Are you just chilling? Okay. Oh, okay.
I got you.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
God. He said, the Most High God's going to bring Israel into Egypt again with ships. You familiar with the story of Exodus? So in the story of Exodus, Moses went to Pharaoh, told Pharaoh, let my people go. The Most High God hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he freed the Israelites from subjugation from Egypt. Watch this. Give me Exodus 20:2. Gotcha. Second book. They going in. They snapped, boy. How you feel about this so far, though, bro?
Straight.
For real? Let me get you a flyer, too. Hey, Reggie. Yeah.
You said Exodus what?
20:2.
20 and 2.
Yeah. Come on. Watch
This
this,
is the
bro.
book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. Again thou say unto the children of Israel, hold on. Guilty surely dead. You sure it's Exodus?
But you
20?
in Leviticus.
Ah, damn,
Yeah,
my bad.
no, you straight.
Oh, you there? You there?
Okay, watch it.
This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am Yahweh, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So that's how we see Egypt is synonymous to bondage. So watch this when we go back and read this verse. You got Deuteronomy still? My fault, when we all over.
I got you.
Watch this, bro.
Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
But the Most High God, now he's going to bring you to Egypt again, into bondage, that house of bondage again, but with ships. Who the only people we know that been in the captivity by motor ship? That's us, right? Keep going on it.
So by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
It said, but thou shalt see it no more again, my father. Basically, that's saying you're not going to see that old Egyptian captivity, but you're going to see this new captivity that's synonymous to Egypt, right?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
And you're going to be sold unto your enemies for slave men and slave women. Keep going.
And no man shall buy you.
And that word to buy means to be redeemed. Nobody's going to be able to redeem us out of that until Christ come back and liberate the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives over here that's still trapped in captivity. So knowing that we Israelites is cool, knowing that, you know what I'm saying? But there's things that come with it. The reason why we in this situation now is because we transgressed the law of the Most High God. Now to get out of this situation and for Christ to be a true mediator to us, now we got to keep the law, statutes, commandments to get us out of this situation.
Let me show him something.
God.
You
Give me,
get that. Let me get this.
give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 and Matthew 15 and
Let
24.
me show you. With being an Israelite, you at the top. Like the Lord made us at the top. That's why we can do anything we can do right now. We the best at it because the Lord put that spirit on us. But now we just got to do it in a more righteous way. But look at this. This is in the Bible. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So right there in the Bible, it say the Israelites, which is the so-called blacks and Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, we're above everybody on the face of the earth. That's how the Lord look at us. But the only way we're going to start showing it to his highest aptitude We got to start keeping the commandments and having faith. You know
Give me
what I'm saying?
Deuteronomy 4 and
You
6.
see what I'm saying? That's cold, right?
Well-
You ain't know that. You ain't know the God. You ain't know God had people that's above other people did. And you know, right there in the
Let
Bible.
America tell you everybody the same, we all equal. Right? God,
Yeah,
it's
it's
flip.
on there. Yeah, you see what I'm
Watch
saying?
this.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's the whole duty of us being here is to come back to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, bro. And you got that. And watch this too. Because a Christian church will tell you Christ coming back to save the whole world. They come back to save everybody. This is what Christ said out his own mouth.
So like Matthew what?
15:24.
I got it.
Yeah. Give me Acts 5 and 29 then.
This is book of Matthew chapter 15 verse 24. And he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
It said, that's out of Christ's mouth. That's red letter whenever you look in the Bible. It said, Christ said, I'm only sent unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's who salvation is coming for. That's why it's important to know that we not black, we not niggas, we not African American. No, we're the Israelites of the Bible, and we have a duty to keep these laws, statutes, commandments to please God and get on his good side before these nukes come over and hit America. Because America going down the drain.
It's like
look,
Acts
show
5
me.
and 29.
No, Christ don't look like that cracker right there, bro.
Gone.
That's why we put horns on him, because according to the Bible, Christ was dark skinned with
said
woolly
Father.
hair.
Yeah.
So
God.
get a picture. That's how Christ would look like you if he was walking around.
That's right, bro.
Yeah.
You feel that? All praise, bro. No, you good. You doing yeah.
Acts 5, 29.
Yeah, watch this too.
This is Acts chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than man.
So forget everything we talking about. You know what I'm saying? What me and Tazadok talking about. It say we ought to obey God rather than man, right? Watch this. And I'm not saying this is God's words either, but watch this.
Verse 30. The God of our fathers raised up Yahushua, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
Yahweh Shah, that's his name in the Paleo Hebrew. The letter J was invented about 400, 500 years ago. So there ain't no way Christ's name could be Jesus, right? Read that again.
This is Acts chapter 5, verse 30. The God of our father raised up Yahushua, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
Keep going. You good?
Him hath Yahweh exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins.
So we the ones that hold the covenants and the forgiveness of sins. That's why we that holy nation. You got Deuteronomy 4? So watch this. I'm gonna let you go off of this one too, bro. But this is why it's so important to understand that we the Israelites of the Bible, bro. We didn't got discontinued from our heritage, and we no longer have a sense of self. We don't know who we are anymore. That's why it's so easy for another black man. I can look at you. When I look in the mirror, I see you, but I don't give a damn. It's easy for me to kill you. It's easy for me to rob you. It's easy for me to take your woman, because I don't even know who I come from anyway. I don't understand that I come from a royal priest, that I'm a holy nation. I don't really believe that we kings and gods on earth, because I don't see nothing within myself, so how I can see it in you, right? But that all come from not keeping these laws.
Watch this. It's going to end it right here. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go possess it.
So wherever we go, he gave us heritage. That's really our heritage, these laws, statutes, and commandments, that knowledge on how to move, right?
Oh, my fault. Yahweh commanded me that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
So our wisdom in the sight of the nations, we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. The laws, statutes, and commandments condemn me from killing my brother, condemn me from stealing my brother, condemn me from taking my brother's wife. You know what I'm saying? Putting usury upon you, bearing a grudge against you, backdooring, all that go against the law of God, eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. And that's our wisdom in the sight of the nations. Because right now, we see white people, white people, East Indian, they look at us as a spectacle. Not spectacle, what's the word? It's a spectacle, right? Spectacle. So I ain't tripping, yeah. We a spectacle to them. We got them walking up and down, pants hanging off our ass, our women on top of cars shaking their ass and shit. They look at us for, nah, look at these dumb ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? But this law, statutes, commandments, it completely reversed that. That's our wisdom in the sight of the other nations. finish this out.
And they still try to be like us at the end of the day. On top of that, so imagine when we do the righteousness, it's gonna turn everything around. Shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
So once we start keeping these laws and we start treating each other better and we get that true structure, that's when everybody else is like, damn, look at them. You know what I'm saying? That's who we need to follow. That's a wise and understanding people. And ultimately, that's who they're going to have to conform to and follow when Christ come back, because we hold dominion on this earth. And it's going to be a kingdom that rule forever. That's what we need to set our mind to, because like you said yourself, America going down the drain. It ain't nothing for us here. 400 years of slavery, we thought we was free, and we still don't got no chance of being at the top. So we need to strive for our own kingdom, which is actually promised to us in the Bible, but we got to pick it up and read it to even understand that, bro.
Hey, and all these
That's
other
something.
nations going into
It
slavery.
was just John 14. If he
All these other
love me, keep
nations
my
that
commandments.
put us in slavery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's in the Bible.
My fault. Yeah,
Where you from? Doc told me to wait anyways.
Oh, you from here?
Ended
All
up on
right.
that.
You good?
Yeah,
All right,
bro.
yeah. Do your thing, bro. We ain't gonna hold you too long, gang.
yeah. What's your name again, fool? Dre.
Yeah, Drake. No, you the chosen of God. You an Israelite. Hey, look at the info.
No, for real.
Oh, baby, all right.
All right, be easy, bro. Be safe.
Oh, baby.